We are live. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, Chiller. Hello, Sapphire. Hello, Trumpet. Hello, Luke. Hello, Benjamin. Welcome, welcome, everybody. All right. Posture check. And hydrate. There we go. And start by taking care of the chickens. From princess to posture queen. Oh gosh. Chicky. Okay. Goodness. A little tired. We're a lot tired. I'm experimenting with a nightlight because I've been sleeping just fine if it's during the day and absolutely awfully at nighttime. I'm like, well, let's try a nightlight. This nightlight has a timer on it and it comes with a remote. And the remote has the timer controls, but they're not labeled, and I can't remember where I put the manual. So I'm trying to figure out how to turn the timer off so that it's just on all night. But last night I was not able to figure that out. So it kept turning off every 2 hours. And no matter how deep of a sleep I was in, every time the light turned off, I woke up. So there definitely seems to be something to this light and dark thing. I have no idea why. Ah. Hello, Freya! I like your name. Is Freya's chariot the one that was drawn by cats? Boomer's a nice guy. So, hello, welcome to the chat. How are you today? I love Cat Chariot. Alright, I'm just gonna buy this house and like, hey Boomer. And I'm just gonna try to have fun with this one. It might wind up being my next office, it might not. Aww. Oh, do I get a prize for knowing a mythology thing? Oh, Sapphire says was able to redeem second, but little Gem had some really cool picture to show me. Oh, is she adorable? Ooh, 30 consecutive streams. That's impressive. That's a good streak. Oh my gosh. Wait. Boomer says, I just got my hospital bill for the same amount I tried to pay earlier, but they rejected my attempt because they were still talking with insurance. Oh, lordy. Hang on. I turned off the highlights earlier. So that I could sell a couple houses. Right. And I love a good mythology reference. Okay. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything too much. Okay. Okay. Like, I have a whole long list of house ideas, but like I'm easing back in. We'll get to those eventually. Oh. More trash under the rubble. Actually quite like that. Okay. Ooh, Boomer says I'm off to multitasking, watching stream, eating croissants, and drinking coffee. I think that's called living your best life. Enjoy. Alright. Okay. Let me think. So yeah, last night I woke up every 2 hours, and at 6 a.m. the nightlight's battery died. So that was it for that. Oh. Hello, Octavius. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Octavius says, at this rate, how long until you can retire? In the game? In game, my account is currently 2.8 mil, so we're doing pretty good. Whoa. Boomer got 165 stream streak. What? Good grief. So I have a goal to get all of the achievements in this game. And for one of those achievements, you have to buy and sell every house in the game. There's like 100 of them. So yeah, we still actually have a pretty long way to go with that. Hence why I have a list. Like, I legitimately have a spreadsheet because that was the best way I could come up with to do a list. I have all of the houses in the game and some kind of note. Save the ballots for DIY. I'll have a note about what I want to do with that house. This is one of the ones that isn't saved for anything, so... No, but they've been putting out teasers for their next expansion pack, which I love that they're still doing expansion packs stuff for this game, even though they've also put out the sequel. Because the sequel really does not replace this one, so I just love so much that they're maintaining both. And one of the things they've teased for the next one is some kind of rent mechanic. Like, I think you're in some way going to be able to rent out the properties you flip, which would be fantastic. So I'm very, very excited for the next DLC. So they are quite different, actually. Also, this one has way more content since it's been around longer, but I don't know, I really feel like this one is much more like home decorating, and it's a little more minimal in terms of like how much you can build with it, whereas the sequel has a lot more build type options, but I don't know, the decorating doesn't hit quite as well for me. I have played House Flipper 2 some, and at some point might stream it again. But I've been liking this one much better, and I really want to finish this one. I want to beat the entire game and flip all the houses. If you flip all of the houses, then you can rebuy them and flip them again as many times as you want. Which sounds very, very fun for me. There are certain properties in this game. There are certain properties that I would love to flip like over and over again. There's this really cute little apartment, and I could decorate it in like a dozen different ways and have a wonderful time every time. Brushy. Okay. Alright, I have to look at the Discord. Oh, little Gem's all ready for Halloween. Halloween is my favorite. I very much approve of this picture. Let's do this. Like, because I think that the apartment would look cute in a lot of different styles. So picking just one was really, really hard. And getting to do more of them sounds wonderful. Like, I've been keeping a list of properties as I play through this, where it's like, wow, this one has so much potential, you could do almost anything with it. So that I can flip those again once I beat the whole game. Up. Sorry. The coughing has been hitting so fast. That's as good as I'm gonna get. Thank you. Yep, needed that. Alright. Oh, I missed one of the windows. Okay. So yeah, while House Flipper and House Flipper 2 are technically in the same game series, I do feel like they are different enough mechanically that neither one like replaces the other. They're more two different niches in the same subgenre. Kind of want to compare it to The Ghost Bride. Like, the novel The Ghost Bride and the Netflix miniseries The Ghost Bride are both fantastic. They are different stories with different types of characters, but if you like one, you will probably like the other because they're the same very, very specific subgenre. Neither replaces or ruins the other. Book's a really good book. Miniseries is a really good miniseries. I can't remember if I finished this anecdote or not, but yeah, so nightlight turned off every 2 hours. At 6 a.m. it died. So there was no more sleep after that. So yeah, slightly tired and out of it. If I fall asleep on stream, you'll all know why. Okay, that's looking better. Homer says people in Palia are doing some awesome plot builds. Nice. That's it. Yeah, I haven't fallen asleep on stream yet, but I have fallen asleep mid-conversation, sitting up, holding a drink. So anything is possible. Nothing narrowed down on the top floor at all. Okay. Whoop. Why would that drop me? That's not fair. Good grief. And Oh, golly. Okay, can I put a regular door in this? I can. Okay. Perfect then. Okay, so walk in and immediately enter a weird floor plan. Okay. So, what do I want to do with it? Yeah, at least you didn't get coffee on your keyboard. Could have been worse. Ooh. Yeah. Lord. Why is that one non-openable? What if I want one from floor openable? Why can I not rotate it? And it's too big. Okay, so it is supposed to go there. Oh, the stuff like this is so weird. They want like sliding doors here? Okay, well, it does look like that'll fit. So I guess that's what we'll do. There's one. There's one. And here's one. Okay. Good grief. I will be replacing all of the windows. Let's do... Not entirely sure what to do about the balcony situation. Okay. I do know I'll be replacing the windows, so... Get rid of these. And figure out what I'm doing. So... kind of want to close this bit off. But then this room is even weirder. I can move the stairs, which might be a good idea. No windows or doors have secret underground entry. Tragically, not one of the options. do this maybe? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yes, I think so. No. Why? Oh, I can't change the stairs. Well, that makes things a little more difficult because I had really wanted to put the bedroom here. Not allowed. Okay. This place has a really weird layout. Wow. Okay. I can change it very slightly. Good grief. Okay. Elevator up to bedroom, fireman's pull down. Okay. The balconies are in really, really weird positions. I'm gonna be real here. They don't want the balcony to be attached to any bedrooms. There are 2 balconies and both are in anti-bedroom locations. Or something. Guess I can do a whole, like, master suite over here. Feels excessive. Of course, I would think that. Alright. If they fall out of bed, they might land outside. A nightmare. I want to open this up a little more. And try here. I don't know if this is going to be the exact location, but something like this. Is that off? Is that off? Oh man. It says, reminder to self, don't take up mountaineering where you have to sleep hanging by a rope. Pass. Okay, I need 1. It's 1.5. Let's do this one. These are cute. And this one. Luke says, I always thought the hanging tents looked like fun. Of course you did. New meaning to woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Has anyone else ever watched Jack and the Beanstalk, The Real Story? I've been in a mood to rewatch that for like the longest time and haven't done it yet. When he climbs up the beanstalk, it's so tall that it takes him 3 days, I think, to climb up it. So, like, because it's a beanstalk, it has these like giant, pea pods or whatever on it, so he has to sleep in those. Jack and the Beanstalk, The Real Story. Effects were by Jim Henson Studios or something. It's of a very specific era of television that I love a whole lot. I really enjoyed it. See, I can do a little tiny kitchen in here. It's a very small room for a kitchen. I can do a tiny little kitchen and a tiny little dining room. I might flip them. Could make this one the dining room and this one the kitchen. Those sizes might work better. Oh. Yeah, I really liked that show. It might be kind of weird. Boss panels. I'm gonna try these. Oops. Oh, there we go. It's easier when there's no windows. You can save money that way too. If you're paneling around a window, then you have to do a panel above and a panel below, so it gets used up twice as fast. But if you panel it and then put the windows on, it does not use extra. Pro tip. And just one more of this. Luckily, I can afford it. Okay. See, I like the idea of this property. I like that it has the balconies and stuff. But again, the placement of the balconies is really weird. This one would not be weird if I could move the stairs. But because I can't move the stairs, it's weird. Not really sure what to do about the one on the front either. Don't like the ones where you can't move the stairs. They always have them in the weirdest place. There's all those ones with the ladders that you can't move as well. I know Turtle House and the castle are both that way. Like, what if I want to take out the ladder and give it stairs? Well, too bad. And go. Okay, that's all of that side. I am very out of practice. That looks ridiculous, but I don't know what to do about it. I'm gonna try to put some kind of like black trim on that. I feel like that'll go well with the rest of the color scheme. Sheesh. And oh, almost made it. Okay. Will this be it? The day I finally get too much? Nope. Oh yeah, and there's still the bit over the balcony. Alright. One more. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. So... I'm really unsure what to do about this upstairs. Okay, I can put a really nice bathroom in here. Gosh. I don't have a bouncy castle. Jeez. Am I suppose I can get 2 bedrooms out of this. One of them would have to be pretty small, I think. And then there's this whole weird space. What do I do with this little nook? What do I do with this little nook? You put the stairs in such a weird spot. And you can't get rid of them. Let me real quick grab, oh, there. Grab a bed. But I can like test sizes. Yeah, I feel like I should be able to get 2 here. Mm-hmm. Hey, Hillistine. Welcome, welcome. How are you today?
Hi. Love you.
Aw, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. Let's put the ball right about here. See how we do. If I bring it all the way out here, it's a really weirdly long room. So I think what I'm gonna do. One, two, three, four. Oh. Oh. Ah, you do youth group? I'm okay. I'm tired. I did get some like blood work test results back, and basically everything was normal range. So on the plus side, it's not a thyroid storm keeping me awake. Downside, I am no closer to having an explanation. Yeah. Like, there's not an obvious medical reason for it. Like, well, it's still happening, so what are the other options? Early menopause. Gosh, I hope not. Okay. Celestine had said, finally been assigned my group of 7th grade boys. Oh man. That's gonna be a lot of energy in one place. And said, I'm sorry to hear that. Just finished an at-home sleep study to try and get to the bottom of my sleep trouble. But regardless what the test says, pretty sure I know the cause already in my case. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I build walls here. Well, that looks weird. Okay. Says same here. Blood work okay. They want to try hormone therapy. Try because I'm desperate. Energy tanking, moving to lurk. Okay. Enjoy your lurk. I swear we are the sleep troubles stream. Like, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No listening surprise. It's really just that we were all getting older. Oh. Problem is, I've had this kind of sleep disruption before, but never this long term. So, like, usually it resolves itself after like a month or two. This has been going on since January. Like, okay. What? Golly. Yeah. It's a weirdly large room. Bed's just sitting there. What do I do with the rest of it? Meh. And then downstairs, dining room, then kitchen. Yes, and then whatever this is. Oof. Oof. Oh, poor Luke. Dinner's starting to smell like dinner. It has hours yet. I'm so sorry. Celestine says, pretty sure I have sleep apnea as I've woken up a few times at night, nearly choking on my own tongue. Lovely. Yeah, I figured it out. I don't think these quite line up, do they? Oh, but it doesn't matter because I can't put it there anyway. Okay. Oh. Okay. Opening. It's the door that I'm wanting. I have that favorite. This one. Ah, perfect. Okay. And I'll have to figure out something. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's one of those really weird staircases. That's lovely. So this house has the same problems as Samarta Meyer's house. All right. Let me decide on floor. I don't want to do this one. Let me try it and we'll see. Oh, it's lighter than I was expecting. this one. Yes, let's do that. I still sound so raspy. Okay. And there, there. Here. But I will do tile for the kitchen. Which tile? Let's see. Play. That was fun. I like it. I think we'll do this one. It's just very classic. Okay. Then furniture, kitchen, standing cabinets. Yes. Yeah, that's it. All right. Okay. Let's do black metal for the handles. Okay. This is the idea. And how do we want to lay this out? Furniture, kitchen, electronics. Little fridge. And I've also been using snow. Oh no, it was this one. Which doesn't quite match, but it's the closest I can get. So put that on this side. Labor Day weekend. We just had that weekend, right? I'm already blanking. Oh yeah, we went to a museum. Science! Yep. We went to a museum, saw a Titanic exhibit. It's interesting. Oh my gosh, I was literally about to say it was possibly too sobering, but interesting. So, love that Luke also described it as sobering. Yes, 100%. It was a lot. the other corners? There it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a really good job setting up the exhibit. I was very impressed. Mm. Trying to do the math here. Will a single door cabinet fit there? I know you have. Okay. It says the hubris and foolishness of how the lifeboats were handled was very corporate. Adequate lifeboats weren't in the terms of service. Yes. What windows? Ooh. Yeah. Let's do that one. Good grief. So yeah, it was a lot. I've been reeling for several days trying to emotionally recover. I'm a wuss. Coughing. So, we got sick a couple weeks ago. Like, was it a cold? Was it summer COVID? Don't know. Just know it really took both of us out, and the linger-ons have been awful. Hence why I'm still raspy. Mm-hmm. What if? Need to test something. Thank you. Is it exactly 1/2? Oh, wrong one. Okay. No, but it's too much. Okay. Those are the same as each other, so... Alright. So, while I was sick, I did sleep. Oh boy, did I sleep. one of the days that I was very, very sick, I slept from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Something ridiculous. So I am capable of sleeping, but only during the day. It's been weird. Okay. Where are those tiles? Leave this sit. Thank you. Ooh, Boomer says my 6 sleep record is 24 hours. First time I took NyQuil. I took a half dose. So I was like, I haven't had this before. I don't know how strongly it'll affect me. I woke up 24 hours later. Man, if I'd taken the full dose, I could have made a weekend of it. Yeah, the 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. thing was like, well, it was nice to get some sleep. Did I have to miss all the daylight hours to do it? Oh. Oof. Boomer says my normal sleep these days is 12 hours. I need that much to feel normal. If I could sleep long enough to feel normal, I'd be pretty happy about it. I don't know what's up with this. Okay, that's not gonna work. Big cross is that thing? Like 70 or something. So I have a 35. Yes. So let me try. Ooh, so close. All right, let's find a 40. Yes. Boomer, I hope your doctors can figure out what's going on with you too. That I'm taking the win that at least it's not my thyroid. That would be very awful. But the fact that that means I'm no closer to having an actual answer. Yay! Bump these up. And yes. And thyroid was the thing I was most worried about, because I do have thyroid issues. So it not being that is really good to know. What is it? Yes. Yes, that was absolutely my Gollum impression. And somehow Luke is still attracted to me. This one. And then and whatever fits in this corner. Okay. And range hood. This one. It's small light, immediately cozy. Wonderful. Okay. I want to just paint the rest white. I might paint grayscale white. Okay. I'll need, I think, some kind of fun rug. And I want to put something like kind of islandy. There's all this room in the middle. Should have some place you can roll out pie crust. It's a maybe. Oh man. I'm fine. I'm awake. I don't understand why this one is so much taller than the counters. That makes it unusable to me. one's still a bit taller, but it's not as bad. Oh, that one's a maybe. And windows. One there. And one over here. Okay. Now. Oh man. I have stuff to do after stream, but I really just want a nap. It's not right for in here. Pretty. Raviolis and a nap. Raviolis and a nap. That's it. The dinner needs more time to cook anyway, so... Didn't get enough. Of course not. One more. Then molding, floor molding. So just do my little tend situation here. Since they don't give me enough molding options, we make do. Okay. Probably have a light in here. That might be helpful. I do wish they had more stained glass lamp options. A light switch would probably also be helpful. Ta-da! Back to moldings. Okay. This one. Here. Okay. And there. And the little pieces. Do wish they would add more molding. I'm gonna check something. Wait. Yeah, I don't think it's a good option. Too bad. Okay. Find nice rug. Like it, but check my options. Gosh, so tiny. Don't love it as much, but it does go really nicely. Okay. Furniture, dining room. Do really like the new table. I think it can work. Right. Let's find some chairs. Okay. Oh, or do I want to use a custom content chair? Do have some really good ones. Okay, let's do that for now. Guess I should have a light in the kitchen as well, huh? Let's do the twine lamp. That one's fun. And I use it in like all of my kitchens for some reason. I have no explanation. Excellent. Hey Chiv, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Allegedly. So... need installations. It's still raspy. Just got home. What are you up to? And scroll right past it a couple of times. Speaking of being brain dead. Let me get a sink in here. Hang on. Work, then drove out of town to do errands. Driving zones me out about 2 hours spent in the car today. Yikes. Yeah, that'll do it. This doesn't take much. Roads are too straight out here. I am familiar with this phenomenon, yes. Like, I grew up on winding roads where you have to be constantly alert. And now, like, if you drive in one direction, it's all windy roads, and if you drive in the other direction, it's just straight shot, nothing but fields. I've encountered many a deer and many a crazy driver. And occasionally crazy people not driving. Oh yeah. This one time, my brother had just recently gotten his license, and so I accompanied him while he drove into town, run errands for our mom. And on the way back, there's this huge hill that is known for wrecks because it is a very large blind hill. And for whatever reason, it's because it's such a long shot, people decide to treat it as a passing zone. It is not a passing zone. And then they'll be halfway up the hill and really committed, and somebody comes over the ridge. So we were there. Oh, yeah. And so we come over the ridge. So we're going down the hill. There's another car coming up the hill. And they just suddenly stopped. And the passenger got out of the car, ran into our lane, charged at us, middle fingers to the sky, bellowing some kind of hillbilly battle cry, and just punched the hood of our car. Yep. No teeth, much beard. Just roaring, ran at our car, punched the hood with both hands, and then ran around the side and went to punch the driver's side window. But as he did, my brother just slammed on the gas and tore out of there. Daisy, you want to have a dash cam? Yes. Clearly you were what was wrong with that situation. Probably thought the car was Cthulhu. I swear, officer, I tried to stop before I hit him. Yeah, like, apparently my brother does not react super well to that kind of adrenaline because he spent the whole rest of the drive back home just repeatedly punching the ceiling of the car, going, I should have run him over! I should have just stepped on the gas and run him over! Like, no, dude, you reacted exactly the way you were supposed to. A lot of method going on. Yes. Yeah, drugs are bad, okay? Oh boy. It was an experience. Yeah, that was definitely one of the weirder experiences I've possibly ever had. And one of the more distinctly country. Good grief. So, yeah, passing motorist just suddenly stopping in the middle of the road so that they can punch your car apparently is an option. Who knew? I'm sure your car somehow insulted his mother. Oh man. Yeah, it was very hillbilly Don Quixote. Oh golly, Chiv says I frequently share the road with people who think they can just hang out in the oncoming lane however long they want and pass 4 cars and a combine all at once. Yeah. Yeah. Also, not as much fun, but I did also have an experience once where I almost got taken out by a guy who was like hauling some kind of tractor implement. Behind his pickup truck. The tractor implement was more than 1 lane wide. And we happened to meet each other just as we got to a bridge. That was exciting. Did not have a lance, but was very much tilting at our car like it was a windmill. I don't know what he thought our car was. But I'm pretty sure he was fairly far from the reality. Oh my goodness. Chip says, today I was behind a grain truck and a garbage truck. Someone passed the car behind me and myself, then both him and the garbage truck took turns playing peekaboo around the grain truck and scaring the life out of the cars in the other lane. Neither of them got to pass. I worry about people. Like, why? Tell me why it's worth it. Oof. Find my tile that I use everywhere. Yeah, the hillbilly punching the car might be my best growing up in a rural area story. I'm glad that you can't top that. Nobody should have an experience that's weirder than that. Like, it should absolutely max out there. It should have maxed out before there, but it definitely shouldn't get weirder. Thank you. Boomer says California Highway 1 near Mill Valley and Stinson Beach is scary as heck. No guardrail, steep drop, buses using both lanes to take a curve. Oh man. I need paint. Christine says all you had to say was Highway 1 and you had the hair standing up on the back of my neck. Is this what the song Dead Man's Curve is based on? Every curve is Dead Man's Curve on Highway 1. Dude, okay. Just here in the last like week, we almost got taken out by people drag racing on the highway in the middle of the day again. Never seen anything like this in my life, and then in the last year we've encountered it twice. What's going on with people? Do I even want to know? I think probably not. Sorry. Nice. Too much money, not enough video games. Yep. Also, both times, one of the vehicles was a black muscle car with very dark tinted windows. I think that it was the same car, and it's not really a car. I think there's no one inside, and it's like some sort of highway ghost that's trying to goad people into drag racing to their deaths. Stephen King designed car. Like, there are stories like this in a lot of states, a lot of countries. Like, there are stories all over the world about cars that will try to get you to drag race, but they're actually ghosts and will race you to your death. And it's almost always, like in modern versions, a black muscle car with tinted windows so that you can't see that there's no driver. Stephen King's Cars. Oh gosh. Scooby-Doo vibes, yes. It's horror again. Yeah. Okay. Right, Leon. There we go. So yeah, my theory is that it's a ghost car and that we saw the same one twice. I did not see a license plate either time. I could see the license plate and everything on the challenging car, but the one that was clearly the one like goading people. Could not see a license plate. Thank you. So, this supports my theory that it is a ghost car. Oof. Philistine says that sounds like a chase car. I've seen them around here in Cali. They are people who specifically black out their cars, mount cameras, and remove license plates with the goal of antagonizing police and getting chase footage. Oh. These weren't being chased by police, but they were definitely getting some pretty exciting stuff out of the normal people that they were winding up. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, very, very believable to me that this isn't someone who's just impulsively, hey, let's race. Like their windows being that blacked out and like not being able to see any identifying anything. Yeah, if there's cameras in there, that explains a lot. This is why it's nice to be able to talk things out with people, because I wouldn't have thought of there being cameras. Even though it makes perfect sense. Kitty. And brush toothpaste. Oh, also, again, really weird that we've had this happen twice in the last year, and to see like basically identical cars both times, right? Like all of the other soap dispensers are smaller. Kitty takes up so much room, but it's Kitty. Like it's just too hard to resist Kitty. Let's do this one. And these. If one of the options is cat, gotta go with cat. Oops. Okay. However long ago this was, back when we still had access to Netflix, I watched a Filipino anime on Netflix called Trece. Very, very dark. Like warnings. Like it has all of the warnings. It is extremely dark. It was very cool. Aesthetic was on point, and I kind of want to try to track down the graphic novel series it's based on, because wow, did they cut that season in a weird spot, and I really don't think it's going to be continued. So if I want to know anything about what happens, I'm going to need to track down the books. But they had an episode with the ghost car. So that's a major reason why I'm like, I recognize that car. I saw that in an anime. Do I want to do this? Put it over here, and we could do closety stuff along that wall or something. Possibly a full-on closet. The room is big enough. I think I can do a walk-in closet over here. So... wardrobes. Start with corner pieces. I do not know what that means, Boomer. I might be out of the loop. Okay. Star Trek Voyager. I've only watched the original series. So that explains why I don't know it. Oh, whoops. That doesn't go all the way up. Like my elevator. The only life form the Borg are afraid of. Oh, okay. I know enough to know that that is bad. Let me grab that door that I like. Okay. Yes? Oh yeah. Floor panels. Scroll, 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 scroll. Okay. Quite a few years ago now, I watched all of the original series, and then I was working my way through the movies with the plan to watch the next series. Once I got that far, but I didn't get that far. I burnt out on the movies. Speaking of books, I want to check something. I don't remember where I stopped. I saw one that had something to do with whales. Like the animal, not the country. Does William Shatner just keep going? Mm-hmm. Says that's Star Trek 4. Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw the whale one. Boomer is a fan. Okay. I vaguely remember there being a time travel one that I thought was nonsensical. That's about all I've got. That could be almost any of them. Yeah. Something about a woman having to die because she died in the original timeline. Like, well, if she died in the original timeline, then she could also leave. Like, she just needs to not be in the timeline. Why are you being so dramatic? But that's just me. Ran a soup kitchen. Yes. Okay, 1 second. Hmm. I feel like I probably should put that at the other side. I don't want to move them all over. I'm tired. Hmm. And okay, boom. Acceptable. I still need to fill the other 2 shelves with books, but that'll probably be another day. Two pants, large. Yeah, big plant. Okay. We'll need to decide what goes on the walls in here. Okay. For how rusty I am, I think we're doing pretty good. Still need to figure out whatever's going on with this living room. It's weird. Yes. Okay, perfect. Do you think I'm gonna wrap it up here though? Because I'm still getting worn out very fast. I actually need to check what I've got going on tomorrow. Like, I'm hoping to stream, but I also have stuff to do and I don't know how long it's going to take me to do it. So, whoops. I know I'll be back Friday. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. I forgot to check. Sorry. But if I'm here, I'll be here at the usual time, 3 o'clock Eastern. But thank you. Yeah. And it was nice to meet you. Always fun to see new people. When in doubt, don't push it. I should get that on, like, embroidered on a sampler. Put it on my wall. So. Alright. So, until next time, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so glad that you were able to spend this time with me. And I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.